So this film got dark very quickly. I thought it was excellently done. The build-up was amazing, as was the acting, and the ending especially. Everything that happens in the ending scene of this film was perfection. From the look into the rearview mirror, to the music, the realization on her face, to hearing over the radio how hot it is, and just knowing that there's no way a child could survive in a car. Seeing the teddy bear in the back and hearing her, choking and coughing as the screen goes black. You can't even imagine if those are coughs and chokes of grief and of shock, or, you have to realize, a body in a hot car is going to stink. So there might be choking and coughing because of that. There's so much that went into the ending scene of this film. I thought it was so, so well done. And having that end title flash, "Here's Toby," very fast before the W shows up on screen, that really brought it home for me. And it gave me chills for sure. Yeah, just thinking about the ending, I'm getting chills again. I thought it was, again, so well done. The acting in this film, very good. The music, phenomenal. And the premise and the build-up were even better.
I thought it had a nice cerebral approach to the setup, and I thought the leads did a good job of sort of encompassing their own characters, but having a good dynamic that made it sort of unclear who the bad guy was, who the protagonist was, and made you sort of follow along in a way that created a sort of mind game around their dynamic, and the construct around Toby that I thought created a good sense of mood and tension through the piece that was maintained both in the thematic sense and through the visual approach of the narrative, especially a lot of close-up shots and a lot of sort of feeling claustrophobic shots, both for when she's alone and when she's with the CPS agent. I thought there was a lot of interesting approaches visually that matched a lot of the thematic ideas.
Starts with some great writing, some great performances, and even great direction. The where we start off and where we end up, it's good, it's strong, it's surprising, and even as far as the cinematography goes, things were just done really well. And there's just moments, even near the beginning, where we're sort of just sitting with our lead, and there's a space to just be quiet, and we're there with them, and we understand why that space is there, and it's just really effective and thoughtful filmmaking.
I thought it was the definition of thrilling. Kept me guessing, kept me on the edge of my seat, trying to figure out what's going on. It was very like Nolan-esque in that like moving and like playing with time and playing with what information we have and what we don't have versus what the characters have and what they don't have, and that putting us in the character's mindset, like Memento or any like Nolan film where you're like trying to keep up. So I like that. I thought the acting was phenomenal. And then the reveal at the end with the whole car seat and the heat, the way y'all did that with just her eyes, similar to Adrian Toomes or to Vulture or Michael. What was bro's name? The dude that played Vulture in Spider-Man: Homecoming, when he's like looking in the mirror, piecing it together, and you start to piece it together in your own head, and you see it. All you see is their eyes. You don't even have to show anything else, and you just piece it together. That's great filmmaking, and I think all of it. It was a great like thrill ride leading up to that moment, and it delivered.
So I feel like the maternal instinct here plays a big role, and it's played in both like good and bad roles like in this short. The tension is well built, the performances are well done, and the camera works like plays a big role here in making it kind of like suspenseful, but at the same time, like it's kind of like showing like the shaking side of the protagonist, like who need to protect their child, and the ending is surprising. So I feel like it's like have like a good like traditions of thriller in here.